What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's Monday, which means it's time for another episode of New Makeup Monday. If you're new here on my channel, this is a series where we sit down every single Monday and we go over all of the new products that have been announced, released, and sneak peeked over the past week. We sit down together and we judge them. Is it something we want, something we're gonna pass on? Maybe we already picked it up, or it just simply should never have been brought into fruition. Either way, please keep in mind this video is just for fun. So if you love something that I absolutely hate, that's okay. Don't get offended. Beauty is not a one size fits all, which is what makes it so much fun and what I love about it. But I will also make sure that I link and list as many of these products down below in the description box with as much information as I can, such as where you can find them, when they come out, prices, all of that jazz. I did film this look. It will be going up very soon as a short here on YouTube, and I believe a reel over on Instagram, but in case you're curious, all of the products that are on my face will be linked and listed down below in the description box as well. So anything you're curious about, check down there. I always pack it as full as I absolutely possibly can, but let's go ahead and jump into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and scooch over to the side and we're gonna talk about some new releases. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into this. So we're going to start with Lancome because they have got a whole bunch of new products that they're coming out with. None of them are available yet on their website as of the moment that I'm filming this, and I don't have a release date. I actually don't have a lot of information at all, so this is more kind of sneak peeks, but I will link the website down below just in case you're interested and you want to check in on them. But let's go ahead and start with the Lip Idôle Butterglows. So these are really cute actually. This is going to give the lips an instant glow and moisturize for up to 24 hours. This does come in 15 different shades, and it's said to have a light, non-sticky texture that visibly pads the lips and smooths lip wrinkles. It consists of 95% ingredients of natural origin and is enriched with 12% squalane and ceramides. Sounds good. I'm interested. I like it. I really do enjoy Lancome a lot. So their things are kind of always there when they come out. Sometimes I pick them up, sometimes I don't. It just depends. But keep in mind, Lancome does a lot of sales on their website. So don't hurry and jump to something right off the bat. Kind of wait a little bit. But they're also coming out with the Teint Idole Ultrawear Bronzer and the Teint Idole Ultrawear Highlighters. These I'm so excited about. Y'all know I have like a thing for bronzers. I don't know what it is. But the bronzer is a serum containing sun powder that instantly brings the sun's glow to the skin with a combination of innovation, technology, and skincare. The formula is layerable and adaptable and feels breathable on the skin, contains a powerful blend of vitamin C derivative, vitamin E, and moringa oil, and brings a natural sun-kissed glow to the skin that lasts up to 24 hours. That sounds amazing. That sounds like everything that I want in a bronzer. But let's talk about the highlighter. This is also an innovative serum containing highlighting powder that brings a natural gorgeous glow to the skin. It also has a mixture of vitamin C derivative, vitamin E, moringa oil, and pomegranate peel extract. Did I say that right? Pomegranate peel extract. It has a 24-hour formula combined with a light capturing micro beads that bring a radiant glow to the skin. Y'all, I'm sold. I'm sold on both of these. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I really love looking at them. I like the shades. It looks like the highlighter is going to come in 3 different shades, and then the bronzer is going to come in quite a few actually. Maybe 3 bronzers. Nope, 3 highlighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 bronzers. So I know that Lancome has had a bronzer before, and I've swatched it in store, and it is ridiculously orange. These look like they're on the warmer side, but maybe a little bit on like the rosier side. It might be something that I would have to see in store and swatch, and usually if I go into like a department store around here, they have a bigger selection of Lancome products than Ulta does. So I'm gonna keep my eye out on this, maybe swatch one in store and then order it online whenever they go on sale, whenever they have one of their big sales. But we're not done. They're also coming out with a new eyeshadow palette. So this is the Hypnôse eyeshadow palette in the shade 19 Ardent Drama. So I've never tried, well, I shouldn't say I've never tried their eyeshadows before. It's been a really long time since I've tried their eyeshadows. I actually think I was in hair school, and that was, a really, really long time ago, and I wasn't a big fan of that palette. I didn't like the pigmentation of it, but I know that Lancome has been reformulating a lot of their products lately, and I'm wondering if their new eyeshadows are any good. So I think this is beautiful. They don't really have a lot of information on this one as well, but I did do some digging into the Lancome website, and the other Hypnôse eyeshadow palettes retail for $65, so I'm assuming this one probably will as well. And this is a quint, so it's 5 shades, and I think this one's actually really beautiful. So that may have to go on the wish list as well for maybe somewhere down the line. Again, not a priority, but something that I really would like to try out. Fenty Beauty, Miss Rihanna just dropped a new foundation. This is the Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Foundation. It retails for $40. It comes in 50 shades. It's a hydrating and luminous foundation that's waterproof and reduces shine. It has a medium dewy coverage with golden hour glow in a bottle. Brightens and improves the look of skin tone immediately and over time while resisting sweat, humidity, and transfer. Y'all, I picked it up. It's on its way. I already ordered it because they had me at luminous, they had me at waterproof, medium coverage, dewy, sweat, humidity, and transfer resistant. Like, that's a lot of claims. That's a lot of like trigger words to put in something like that. And I haven't had a whole lot of luck with Fenty complexion products. Like, I have the Ease Drops, I have the stick version of the Ease Drops. They're okay, they're not my favorite. I have 2 of the concealers. I've tried the other one, those aren't favorites either. So why did I order this? Because I'm a glutton for punishment and it just sounded really good. So I'm gonna try it out, see what it's all about, see if I like it. Maybe this is the Fenty product for me. Alright, Adept has done a collaboration with Amy Loves Makeup. She is a content creator here on YouTube and over on Instagram, and they've come together to do the Amy Loves collection, and I'm really excited about this. I love to support other creators. I love a good collab, and that cheek palette looks absolutely gorgeous. I've really been into pink blushes lately. I don't know where that came from, but I'm really enjoying them. And that cool tone palette, there's something about it. I'm not usually a cool tone person, but this one is beautiful. There's something about the tones in it, the shades in it. It's a cool tone palette done right, and I'm super excited about it. But let me give you a little bit of the details. So this does launch May 1st at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which is going to be 11 a.m. EST, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I believe 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think that's right. I'll put the details down in the description box. But the eyeshadow palette itself retails for $69. The blush palette retails for $34. According to Amy in her video, you can use discount codes on both the palette and the both of the palettes if you order them separately, but there's also a bundle option, which is the Amy Loves bundle for $90, and you cannot use a discount code on that because it's already heavily discounted. But I think this is beautiful. I'm excited about it. I really do love the Adept eyeshadows. I've stated before that I just have to be careful about what eyeshadow primers I use with them so I don't get creasing, but it's not a big deal. I don't really have to change anything up, but their shadows are so beautiful. And this only has 5 mattes in it, which I'm okay with. I don't need a really matte heavy palette, but I think this is gorgeous. I'm excited to try it out. I do have one of the cheek palettes from Adept, and I think it's a different formula from what I was like investigating and from what I understand from other people that have already tried this collection, because I was watching Amy's video and the blushes and the highlighters are more of like a powder formula, and the formula that's in the other palettes are more of like a putty formula. So I'm excited about this. I can't wait to pick it up and try it. Congratulations to Amy and Adept. I'm excited for both of you. Okay, so we have a new eyeshadow palette from DD Signature. This is the Ultimate Cappuccino palette. It's a 12-pan palette of coffee-inspired flavors, names, colors, all of that. She does say that it was never meant to be like a full-on neutral palette, but an unexpected but relatable color story for every makeup lover who might or might not love as much color. So this does come out Wednesday, May 1st at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is going to be 8 a.m. Eastern time, and is that right? 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time? Wow, that's early. Oh well. It retails for $34, and I think this is gonna be a pass for me. Like, I really want to try this brand. I just haven't found a color story that really jumps out and inspires me, and there's so much makeup coming out that I've said before, I have to pick and choose what I want, and this just isn't the color story for me. I think it's beautiful. I like the swatches. I like the shimmer shades in there. I think they're absolutely beautiful, but yeah, for me, I'm gonna pass on this one. Glow Recipe has come out with a new product. This is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Balm Sunscreen Stick SPF 45. It's a sunscreen serum stick with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid that protects, hydrates, and leaves skin instantly glowing while brightening over time. It does retail for $30. It's coming soon. It's not out yet. It is on the Sephora website, so you can sign up for emails to be alerted when it comes out. But I think this is going to be a pass for me. I don't think that this is a mineral sunscreen. Like, I'm looking at the information that's out on it, and it is the product that they already have, but just now in a stick form. So it's not like 100% a new product, but I do think it's really cool. I'm wondering if you can put this on over makeup. Like, is it going to ruin it? Because Shiseido has a little stick sunscreen that you can put on over makeup and it doesn't disturb it, which it's like sorcery. I'm telling you, it's really weird, but it works. But I'm curious about it, but I don't think it's anything that I'm gonna pick up, just because my skin is so picky when it comes to sunscreens, when it comes to chemical sunscreens, especially with octinoctate in it. Like, my skin just does not handle that well, and it would just be a total waste of money for me to try it out just to see if it works, to never use it. So it's going to be a pass for me, but it will be linked down below, and it's coming soon. Natasha Denona released another new product this week. This is the High Glam Powder. It's a hydrating, talc-free powder foundation that delivers full performance with the same innovative biomimetic pigments that ensure elasticity without breaking or flaking throughout the day. It comes with a super soft and bouncy sponge for minimal product absorption, the smoothest application, and a natural finish. Promote a calmer, more even skin tone with refillable pans. It's cruelty-free, vegan. It comes in 36 different shades, and it retails for $55. This is currently available, and this is a pass for me. One, I'm not a huge fan of powder foundations. I have a couple of them, and I don't wear them. I used to. There was a point where my skin was really, really oily, and I liked a good powder foundation because it just kind of absorbed everything. Now I feel like that my skin has changed as I've gotten older, and I'm more in that normal realm. It's just not flattering on me. It settles into lines, it emphasizes texture, and it's just not anything I'm interested in, especially for the price tag. But I think if you're an oily girl, I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic, especially if you like powder foundations. So NYX has finally released their much anticipated Buttermelt blushes. These are currently available on their website. It's kind of like they did with the bronzers, where you have to have an account to get early access, whatever. They might be available for real by the time that this video goes up, but they do come in 12 different shades, and they retail for $10. I already have 3 of them. Actually, they're sitting right here. Let me give you a little sneak peek. So we have the first shade, which is Butta Together. It's this really pretty, like, light baby pink shade. I haven't swatched these. I haven't done anything. They do have a scent, but it's beautiful. And then we also have Getting Butta, which is this shade right here. I think this one, yeah, this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it. Some of them do. Some of them are a flat matte. But I got that one, and then I also got You Know Butta, this one right here. So I will definitely try these out. I'll probably do a short with them. I'll use them in a get ready with me, a video. I have some random products over here that I need to try, so that will definitely be coming soon. But like I said, these are available. I'm sure they're going to come to Ulta soon, but if you're interested in them and you want them now, I suggest ordering them from the NYX website, because if you watched my video where I tried the bronzers, It took me 3 times for Ulta to get them to me without them being broken. I ordered 1 from Ulta, 2 from NYX. The ones from NYX came no problem. These came no problem again. They were nicely wrapped. And then the one from Ulta, the first one came broken, the second one came broken, the third one miraculously was not, but they just throw them in a bubble envelope and just, here, good luck. So keep that in mind. I would order them from the NYX website. Stay away from Ulta. So the Sigma Beauty Cool Neutrals palette does launch this week on Thursday, which is May the 2nd. I know we've already talked about this, but I just wanted to touch on it again in case you were interested in it, to kind of remind you that it does launch. I will link it down below. It will retail for $52. It is a 14 pan palette. It does come with the double-ended brush in it. There's already a bunch of videos floating around of this palette just because there was a bunch of creators at the Creators and Friends event that did get this for free from Sigma, so they've already created content. So if you're curious about it and you want to check this out, see if it's something you want, I would definitely search around, see what you can find, but it's gonna be a pass for me. I've said before that I am not the biggest fan of the Sigma eyeshadow formula. It's just, it's not a bad formula, it's really not, but for the price, it's just not my favorite. I think if it was maybe like a $38 eyeshadow palette, maybe I'd be more interested in it, but $52 for a eyeshadow palette and formula that I'm just kind of like, nah, it's okay, is a lot of money. So I'm gonna skip on this one. I do think it's beautiful. I like the color story, I really do. I like the packaging, I like that you get the brush, but it's gonna be a pass for me. P. Louise has released loose powder blushes. These are the Cheek of It loose powder blushes. It comes in 20 different shades, and they are the same shades that are in their liquid versions as well. These retail for $21 a piece. They are currently available on their website, and I think these are kind of cute. I haven't really tried a whole lot of loose powder blushes and bronzers and stuff. I do have one loose powder bronzer that I really like. It's soft, it's beautiful, it's flattering, but I do think these are really nice. Again, P. Louise is another one of those brands that it's on my radar. I really want to try, and eventually I will. I think this is a good release. I like it. It's got this cute little puff on top, and I just think that's really adorable, but I'm not gonna say no. Maybe eventually at some point, but it's not anything that I'm gonna run out and purchase immediately. Sugar Drizzle has come out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes. I feel like we haven't heard from them in a good long while, but this is the Fairy Chronicles Part 1 and Part 2 eyeshadow palettes. These are both 6-pan palettes. They are absolutely beautiful, full of what assuming is gorgeous, shifty, like shimmery shades. They do look really, really pretty. It looks like the one with the darker fairy on it, I think that's Part 1, might have a little bit more of like chunky textured shades, and then Part 2 has a little bit of smoother colors. These do retail for $25 a piece, or you can get the bundle for $50, so you're not going to save any money there if you do that, but this is going to be a pass for me. I just don't need them. I don't need the shades. I have those shades. I think they're beautiful. I love the artwork. I really do enjoy the Sugar Drizzle quality, especially for the price point. Like, they have some really beautiful shimmer shades that don't break the bank. So if you're looking to add some things like that to your collection, they've got some other really cute palettes as well if these ones don't like appease to you, but I think they're beautiful. I like the artwork, but again, I'm going to pass. Made by Mitchell is back yet again this week. I feel like we've talked about Made by Mitchell every single week, and at this point I might as well just wait to try anything from the brand, because I could probably at this point pick up a full face of Made by Mitchell, and I'm thinking about it. What do y'all think? Are y'all curious about a full face of Made by Mitchell? Let me know down below. But he's come out with the Truth Tint. It retails for $25. It is a sheer skin tint, an extremely hydrating, lightwear, and radiant formula that delivers smooth, instantly blurred skin and a dewy finish just in a few drops. It comes in 20 different shades, and then he's also come out with the Bolt Balm Concealer. Now this is the one that I'm more interested in over the skin tint, but it says it's to boost radiance and color correct in the areas that the Truth Tint doesn't quite tackle. This is a unique solid to gloss formula that gives you up to that gives you the ultimate dewy, no makeup base. It comes in 20 different shades. So to me, the Truth Tint sounds like it's more on the lines of the Skin Tint from Glossier, which is, it's colored water. It does nothing. I've tried it before. I took it back and it did absolutely nothing. So I'm wondering if that's on the same lines of that. But I am kind of concerned about a balm concealer. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to wait till, like I said, I can pick up a full face and just try a whole bunch of things. But, I mean, he's definitely been busy. He's got lots of releases, so he must be doing really well. The brand must be doing really well. Again, let me know if you want to see a full face of Made by Mitchell, and let me know if you've tried the brand and what some of your favorite products are from it, because I'm really curious. I see his videos. I like what he has to say. I like listening to him, really. I love his accent. I really like listening to it, but I'm just curious about the brand as a whole, and at some point I need to pick something up. Kosas is launching the Hot Liner Hyaluronic Acid Contouring Lip Liner. These do come out on the 29th. What is today? Is today the 29th? Yes, today is the 29th. So these come out today. They're supposed to be long wearing, hydrating, plumping, a satin finish. They come out in 8 different shades and they're $22. It's going to be a pass for me. I don't need another lip liner right now, and I especially don't need one that's plumping. I don't know how I feel about a plumping lip liner. So yeah, these are going to be a pass. They are going to be on Sephora and their website as well. So again, if you're curious, if you're interested, you want to pick them up, they'll be linked down below. Shine by SD has a new eyeshadow bundle coming out. This is the Mean Greens. These come out May 1st. I feel like there's a lot of things coming out May 1st, but these come out 12 p.m. EST, and there's 6 beautiful, grungy, neutral, spicy, shifty greens with a fun green magnetic palette. This does retail for $29.30, and I think this is absolutely beautiful. Shine by SD is another brand I really want to try. Y'all, there's so many brands out there, like you can't even keep up with them all, but I would really like to try them, but I just don't need any of these shades. So maybe they'll come out with like a purple bundle in the future, and that one I can pick up. But I do think it's cute. I think the price point is absolutely fantastic and affordable, and the swatches, they look absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to try not to look, because I'm trying not to persuade myself, because I really don't need these, but they're beautiful. Moira has released some new highlighters. These are the Dream Light Highlighter Balms. It says, elevate your beauty game with Moira Dream Light Highlighter Balm, the ultimate addition to your makeup collection. Our extraordinary formula is infused with diamond pearl, creating a mesmerizing shimmer that will make you stand out from the crowd. The unique jelly bounce texture glides on your skin effortlessly, leaving a cooling sensation as it melts for a picture-perfect finish. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want like a cooling sensation on my cheek. And I also don't know about the whole jelly bounce texture. Does anybody remember? Ooh, this was a while ago. The brand Farsali. I loved the brand Farsali. They're back. They have the unicorn essence and like the glass skin and all that. Anyways, they came out with a essentially jelly highlighter, and it was weird. I bought it, I gave into it. It went bad really quick though, but it was like it was like a jelly consistency. It was really weird. I hated it so much. So I'm good. I'm gonna pass on this one. I think it's beautiful. I like the colors. Moira's a brand I want to try. There definitely are, but it's going to be a pass for me. It is available now on their website, and they retail for $9.50 a piece. Jolie Beauty has come out with the Till Death collection. So this does include an eyeshadow palette that retails for $53. Liquid lipsticks that are $19 a piece, or you can get all of them for $79 a piece. There are 5 different shades. And then they've also come out with heavy metal liquid eyeshadows. These are $20 a piece, or you can get the entire bundle for $111. And it does come in 8 different shades, right? 7 different shades. And then they've also have the Till Death limited edition mirror for $18. There's lots of bundles available on their website. I already picked up the eyeshadow palette. I think it's gorgeous. Hear me out. I know that this is a very neutral eyeshadow palette, but if you take a really close look at it, it's got some grungy different colors to it. It's almost like a neutral palette for a color lover or a colorful palette for a neutral lover. So I'm excited about this one. I have the Jolie Beauty Sirens palette and I really love it. Despite that there's some pressed glitters in it, the formula is really, really good. And I don't think that this one has any pressed formula or pressed glitters in it. If it does, it's not very many. I'm really excited about this one. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It is 28 different shades. It's got mattes, shimmers, dewy chromes, and a new extra metallic formulation. So like I said, 0 pressed glitters in this one, but I think it's beautiful. I'm excited. So whenever it gets here, I will definitely do a video, but I skipped out on everything else in the collection. I almost got the mirror and I was like, no, you don't need a mirror. You have a mirror and you hardly ever use it. You always go for this little thing right here when you've got Betty Boop sitting right here. So I skipped out on that. I wasn't interested in the shades of the matte lipsticks. They weren't anything that I would wear. And the heavy metal liquid eyeshadows, I'm just not a big liquid eyeshadow person. So yeah, I just wasn't interested in those parts of the collection, but it is available now. It will be linked down below. Keep your eyes peeled for a video whenever that palette gets here. We have another lip liner release. This one comes to us from Amy Collet. This is the Soft Shape Waterproof Lip Liner. It's a comfortable, creamy, waterproof lip pencil that glides with precision and controlled application. These are currently on the Sephora website. They're not out yet. I don't have a date. They do retail for $18 a piece, and this is also going to be a pass for me. Like I said, I don't need another lip liner right now. I have plenty of them. I have shades I like, formulas I like, and there's just not anything about these that appeal to me other than the fact that they are like an actual pencil liner, but the shades just aren't anything that I'm looking for, except for maybe that black one. Maybe. I have been wanting a black lip liner and I keep thinking I'm gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna order the one from Unearthly. I keep thinking I'm going to, and I will. It's on my list, so I'm just going to order that one because it's a formula that I know I love. It's affordable, especially because it's a lip liner I'm not going to wear all the time, but I do want it in like the fall to pair with like a deep red lip. I think it would be beautiful. But anyways, I've gone off subject. This is going to be a pass for me. They're coming soon, and yeah, they'll be linked down below. MAC Cosmetics is coming out with some new brow products. So first up we have the Pro Locked Brow Gel. This retails for $24. It comes in clear. It's supposed to be infused with gel polymer technology used in hair care products. So it's going to instantly set your brows into place with no dryness, stiffness, or stickiness, just like a fluffy, flake-free finish. So this to me sounds like it's more on the lines of like the Got to Be Glued brow gel that came out a long time ago. It went viral. It went insane because it's like super, super hold. I don't need anything like that, so that's going to be a pass for me. But they're also coming out with the Brow Definer 1mm tip brow pencil. This retails for $24. It's a pin thin 24-hour brow pencil that draws in high definition hair-like strokes with a buildable formula. It's waterproof, smudge proof with castor, argan, and coconut oils for ultra smooth and even color. This one comes in 14 different shades. That one I could get behind, and I might pick one up. I'm gonna have to order from MAC pretty soon anyways. I'm gonna need another Fix Plus, and I would just rather order straight from them just because Ulta they're finicky. I love Ulta, but if I have to order it online, I'd rather just order it straight from the retailer. So I might order one of these. We'll see, but I think the brow gel for sure is going to be a pass, but I am interested in the brow pencil. Artitude Cosmetics has released a new loose powder. This is the Pat Pat powder. I think the name is absolutely adorable. I love the name of that. But this is supposed to be talc-free and fragrance-free, long-lasting oil control. So it's going to control, shine, and mattify the skin, provide subtle color correction. It's ultra finely milled, smooth, weightless texture, blurring technology to blur fine lines and pores and create a smooth, soft, focused finish. It's non-comedogenic, contains vitamin E, and it comes in 10 different shades. These are available now. They retail for $26, and this is something I'm curious about because of these shades. These shades are very unique. It's not, they didn't just come out with a translucent powder and then like a bunch of yellowy neutral skin tones. They have pinks, they have peaches, they have a lavender, they have white, they have like caramel colors. They have some really interesting colors and I'm interested in it. I know I don't need like a mattifying powder, but I can get away with one if I go in with like a hydrating setting spray over it. I love the Huda Beauty setting powder. Like that is extremely mattifying and it will hold your makeup in place, but it's just so good and it still works on my skin. So I'm curious about this. I love that indie brands are getting into other products, like things other than just eyes and lips. I love that they're starting to get into complexion. We're seeing more of it because indie brands, there's more heart and soul put into an indie brand than there is a mainstream brand. I'm not saying that they're just throwing stuff out there, although sometimes it seems like they are, but indie brands are just where it's at and I love them. As much as I love a good luxury brand, high-end brand, affordable, there's just nothing like an indie brand. So this is something I definitely want to try and pick up. So maybe if there's a new eyeshadow release in the future, I've kind of thought about picking up the Maneater palette. I missed out on it every time it came out and then was just kind of like, oh well, it is what it is. But I just think it's so beautiful and I think it's a perfect fall palette. So I might order that and pick this up with it, but I don't think it would be anytime soon if I did. Okay, so we've talked about these before, but they're finally out. They are officially on the Ulta website, and it's the Maybelline Sun Kisser Multi-Use Liquid Blushes. I'm really curious about these, and I was actually going to order a couple of them, but one, the shade that I wanted was sold out, and the other shades, I'm not interested in. It's a very odd shade range to me. It seems like there's a lot of the same color with just a slight tonal variation, and I don't know how I feel about that. But the one that I wanted, in case you were curious, is Shades On, and it's sold out at the moment. So I'm gonna wait until it comes back into stock before I order it, but they do retail for $11.99 each, and I'll tell you why they're sold out, because right now there's a buy one get one 50% off on the Ulta website, so that's probably why they're sold out. But I'm really curious about it. I love a liquid blush. I've really been enjoying affordable drugstore makeup, so whenever that comes back in stock, I'm definitely going to order it and try it out. We have another new release from Kaja, and this is the Love Blur Semi-Matte Blurring Lip Balm. So it says blur in one swipe. Love Blur is a semi-matte blurring lip balm that moisturizes and nourishes lips while providing a natural tint of color. It comes in how many different shades? 6 different shades. They're $18 a piece. They are currently available on the Kaja website, so I will link them down below. But this is giving me, what are they called? I have one. This is giving me Fresh Lips vibes. So who has any of these? But they are a tinted lip balm, and I love these things. They're so good. I don't use it as much as I probably should, but to me, that was the first thing that I saw whenever I saw the Kaja ones. But these are only $18. These are not that cheap. I can't remember how much they are, but they're not nearly as affordable. So I don't know, I might want to pick one up, but it's, again, not anything that I'm going to rush out and get. It's something that, you know, maybe next time I'm on the Sephora website, if they're available, I might add one to my cart, because I really like to have one of these in my purse in the summer, just because a gloss can be a little bit too much in the heat, and I don't usually fuss with lipstick and lip liner when I'm out and about. I usually have either a gloss or like a tinted liquid balm or something like this in my purse. So I think this is a really cool release. It's not anything that anybody else is really doing. I like the shades, I'm interested in it, and this is definitely gonna go on my wish list. Okay, we have a sneak peek for this week. This one comes to us from Hourglass. We know nothing about it other than this picture right here, but they're coming out with 2 new palettes, and that's all we know other than they're both limited edition. But it looks like one of them is more of like setting and bronzing, and the other one has like your blushes and your highlighters in it. That could be all speculation, but just from looking at the palette, that's what they look like to me. I think these are absolutely beautiful. I love the Hourglass powders. I love Hourglass as a brand in general. I know that the prices are higher, but I'm gonna be honest, I think it's definitely worth it. Their holiday palettes that they come out with every single year, those are where the value is. Those are such a great value for what you get, because if you purchase the powders individually, they're not cheap. They're like $55 a piece, whereas if you wait and you get one of their palettes, they're like $90, but you're also getting like 6 different powders in it. They're not quite as big, but they're also not as small as the minis, and I love those. So I'm actually really excited about these palettes because I'm looking at the one that has more of like the setting shades and the bronzer shades in it, and it looks like it could be a good replacement for my ambient lighting trio palette that I have. If you've seen me use it, you've seen my collections, you have seen I have hit pan. I'm just about out of it and I need another one, but this could be a good replacement for that. So I'm going to keep my eye out on these. I will let y'all know more information as it becomes available. Wow. But it's definitely something that I would love to pick up in the future. But that is going to complete this week's new makeup releases. So we didn't have a whole lot to talk about, but we did have some really exciting, cool things coming out to talk about. So some things I'm going to pass on, I'm going to resist, I'm going to hold back. I have already ordered some of these, and some of these will definitely be coming into my collection in the future. But let me know all of your thoughts down below. What do you think of these releases? What are you interested in? What are you going to pick up? What are you going to pass on? Let's have that conversation down below. Light up that comment section. And as usual, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video and spending your time with me. It does mean so much to me. And if you like this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every single week, most days if not every day, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. But until my next video, have a good one. Bye.